Okay, today I want to show you more about the looping function, which is going to help you with your practicing in MakeMusic. You can also use the looping, well, not the function, but you can use the looping concept for any piece of music that you are practicing. So I have my piece of music here, and I know that I do the end pretty good, but I know that the beginning I'm really rough in, and I need to fix that. So what I do is I click the loop button, okay, and then I click the word set. Now, you'll see there's two handles that pop up and it's highlighted a measure in blue, okay? I'm gonna click on one of those handles. I'm gonna drag it back over because this is the area that I need to work on the most. Now, you could actually break it down so that it is only one measure or two measures or even two beats if it's something super complex. Bring my cursor back to the beginning, the first note, and I'm gonna take my count off here. So this is your count off. Instead of a count off of 4, I'm only gonna do a count off of 2 because we're gonna keep going back over it and over and over it. It's a loop, okay? I can't record this one, but I can certainly press play and play along with it. Oh, and it backs up. It's going to keep doing that until you stop it. Okay, so once you've done that a few times, hopefully you've worked the kinks out and you want to check, okay? Don't just assume that you've done it 3 times and so therefore it's good. No, actually go back and check. So we're going to clear the loop. We're going to go back to the tracks. Okay, I'm going to turn the my part back on so I can hear it while I record. Oops, I need to put my cursor back to the beginning as well. So make sure you do that. Put your cursor back to the beginning. Okay, I know that I cannot submit this. That's okay. Just checking. So I have now way fewer red notes than I used to. So this is how I'm going back and checking, okay? I have a yellow note here, so it was the right pitch, but it was late. I've got a red note here. It should have been a C, I played a D. And I've got a red note here. It should have been a D, and I played an E. Okay? Now I want to actually listen to what I did. Verify that with my ears what my eyes are telling me. So you should listen to the whole thing. I want you listening to the whole thing because number one, you can also hear what you are, so you can hear what mistakes you have or don't have, but you can also hear if there's any technical issues. Because what you're hearing on this is exactly what I'm gonna hear. And there's nothing worse than me messaging you back going, did ya hear the fact that there's last 2 bars are missing? Okay, so make sure you're going through and double checking. Now, if this was a Tuesday, I would say, I could probably do one more day on this and really nail it. If this was a Friday, I'd say, okay, this is probably as good as it's gonna get. Do one more recording with the proper settings and then submit it. Okay? Any questions on looping? All right, so like I said, you don't have to be in MakeMusic to use the loop function. You can take any piece of music, narrow it down to 1 or 2 bars, and just play those 2 bars over and over and over and over again until they're nice and smooth. And then you incorporate it back into the rest of the piece. All right, let's go.